I grew up in a great home, raised going to church every Sunday, whether I wanted to or not. Looking back at my childhood, I was always the golden boy, goody two-shoe, didn't drink, didn't party. Was involved in a lot of things. I was in choirs and musicals, took acting and dance class, student council, prom king, all these accolades upon accolades. Looking back at my life, high school I was kind of the man in my high school. Well, I preface with my beginnings and I say all that good stuff, exactly how Paul looks at his life as Saul. I think everyone in my life, family, friends, would have looked at me and said I was doing everything pretty well. I got a full ride scholarship to Ohio State. I realized once I went to college, I mean, in hindsight, I went to college for 3 years and I meant to go to church every Sunday and I did not go one time, which is crazy. I meant to go every weekend. I had nothing against God, but it wasn't a priority, obviously, looking back in my life. And God kind of took football and wrestling away from me. I wanted to play football at Ohio State. That first ACL injury took sports away from me and it allowed me to focus more on the questions I had had for years. My third year of college, like I said, when I had that torn ACL and I didn't have any sports, I wasn't wrestling, so I was able to go to a Christian retreat. It was a heart softening process and finding, kind of like just searching for God, and he saw that I really wanted to figure out why we're here, what real life's about, and it was pretty crazy. So I was 21. I started living for Jesus and not for JD. One of the biggest testimonies of how I live for Christ is that's my identity. My identity is not in wrestling anymore. It's not in football anymore. It's not in being the really popular guy or the funny guy, even though sometimes my flesh wants to hold on to those things, wants to hold on to my other talents that God has given me. But sometimes he'll humble us and he'll get our attention in ways we may not like or we may not enjoy, and it may be really painful emotionally or physically at the time. But I mean, I've had a laundry list of injuries, but when I get broken down to the lowest point, I hold on to the rock that is Christ, literally. I am JD Bergman. I'm a 2013 World Team member. I'm in love with Jesus. I am a truth sharer until the day I die.